Hi everyone. So I've decided I'm going to start doing some longer form content, see how that's received. Here's the first stab, out for a long run walk today, doing 16-minute runs, 4-minute walks, going down the canals, the river paths. I'll keep doing little updates, tell you about my running, how training's going and how I'm feeling. Quite a few people on Instagram have enjoyed watching my journey training for the Arch to Arch so far, so why not do a few short YouTube videos. Got a Camelback on, 2 litres of carb electrolyte drink, got a loads of snacks with me today, sun shining, it's beautiful. 2 hour out, 2 hour back, just simple out and back loop, and yeah, enjoy it. This is a lovely spot as well. See people sat outside the navigation having a pint. Wouldn't mind joining them. Just 8 weeks left and then I can. I wanted to talk a bit about why I'm doing this event and what the hell led to this, because that's what most people ask me. I was at the dentist the other day and he was like, what the hell drives you to do this? And normally I just say I'm tapped in the head and try and laugh it off. I've been doing triathlon for 31 years, since I was 9 years old, and I've always just had this fascination with long distance, not only pushing your body but pushing your mind to see how far you can go. Went to Loughborough Uni, did sport there, met my now wife, and just gradually over the years my challenges have become a bit more and more extreme. Ultra marathons, loads of road marathons, 3 channel swims, 2 of those were relay, 1 solo. And then Arch to Arch just seemed like an awesome way of bringing everything together that I love in one ultimate triathlon. First heard about it back in 2012 when a guy called Mark Bayliss did it, and he set the record at the time, and it's just stuck in my head. So that's 2012, 12 years ago. It's been at the back of my mind, and now finally it's my time to give it a go. So yeah, I've been dreaming about this for many years. 42 weeks into training now, 8 weeks to go. Pretty excited, feeling in a good place with my running and my cycling. But I just want to really pick up the swimming and become a bit more confident again in the swimming. That is typically my strongest, but that's where people fail. The Arch to Arch on the channel swim, so just want to be mega cautious and not leave anything to chance these last 8 weeks of training. It's my 4-minute walk up, another 16-minute run now, and I'll keep giving you updates. So just making sure I keep hydrated because it's quite a warm day, and also fueled. It's time for another one of my favourite gels. Fella Forte Doppio, maple syrup, coffee, guarana. One of those down and then start running again. But the taste of these is absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried them and you like coffee, go online and buy a few. Ironman PB last year, 10:56, and then I did a marathon PB, 3:16, and I used these. I'm 1 hour 46 in, going well, feel good. It's my average heart rate at 132, nice and steady. So the other thing I wanted to talk about a bit was the charity that I'm raising money for and why. So some of you'll know I'm a proud Leeds lad. Grew up in Leeds before moving to the Midlands, and growing up I was a Leeds Rhinos fan, going as a season ticket holder with my dad and granddad and the wider family to watch all the Rhinos games. Kevin Sinfield and Rob Burrow were a big part of that, and you know, just seeing Rob come down with MND before COVID, and really inspired by how the way the 2 of them reacted, you know, especially Rob in the face of adversity, but Kevin as a good mate, rallying around, doing charity fundraisers and raising money for MND. So really inspired by both of them. And then local to me, so I'm in Nottingham area now, Sam Perkins, similar age to me, now in his early 40s. He came down with neuron disease at the same time. I think he was 37 at the time. Just dreadful. But again, an absolute warrior, strength of his mind to not take it lying down. He started a charity which is called Stand Against MND, and he's been doing similar to what, you know, Rob and Kevin have been doing, but in the Midlands. Going to be meeting Sam soon, which I can't wait to meet the guy. I'm really passionate about raising money for MND. If you do have a few quid that you'd like to donate, that's the charity that I'm doing it to raise money for. Just coming up to halfway now. 2 hours 13 minutes in. Right, 26k in now. Another little walk. Just stopped for a banana. Vela Forte, gels, bars, banana, and then 2 litres of electrolyte. Should get me through this marathon. Just a bit hot for me, but I'm gonna have to get used to this because my event's in early September and you never know what the weather's going to be like then. It could be one extreme or the other. So I thought I'd talk a bit about the event itself. So as you probably know, it's an 87-mile run from the Marble Arch in London to Dover. You then swim the English Channel, 21 miles, but it could be a lot further than that. And then it's about a 180-mile cycle to the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, so almost 300 miles in total. Expecting it'll take me around 70 hours, start to finish. You are allowed to sleep, but the clock keeps running, so currently trying to plan how much sleep I'll need, and 3 different teams supporting me along the way, because of course they'll be missing sleep, so it's important to have crew that are alert and going to be helping feed me, keep supplying my kit, liquids, gels, all through the run, swim and cycle. Back to the running. Time for another gel. Reba this time. These are blackcurrant and elderflower. I always take a selection out on the run. Don't stick to one type. Just run out of juice. 3.5 hours in, at a point where I can take a detour and head to a shop and get some water because it's hot today. I'm gonna get a drink. All in to refill the Camelback. I'm just going on to water now. So 39 kilometres in now. I'm starting to feel it a bit in my hamstrings. It's my boy! Calm down, I can't stop. Ozzy, I can't stop. I got 1 kilometre left. So that's my long run finished. Done a marathon, just over 4.5 hours as a run walk. So that's another run ticked off the list. Friday afternoon, evening marathon, 4.5 hours ish. Run walk, felt pretty good. Hamstrings a little bit tight towards the end. Just at home now, rehydrating. Long swim tomorrow. So all's good, keep ticking it off. Week 42, 8 weeks to go. Just made my way down towards the south coast, stopping in a travel lodge tonight. I've driven for about 2 hours south down from Nottingham, and then I'm going to do the other hour tomorrow morning just to get myself to the coast and meet my mate Colin and a few others for a long swim. The hotels are a bit cheaper further away from the coast, so yeah, this was only like 50 quid for the night, which isn't too bad. For some reason I've got 4 beds. There's only me staying here. Gonna get an early night. It's almost 11 o'clock. And then probably set the alarm for 5:30, 6. I'm gonna hit the sack. Good night. Morning everyone. So it's 5:50 AM. Just got up ready for my swim. A little tired, sleep deprived. I ran a marathon yesterday, but I stretched lots, so my legs feel fine, which is good news. Just had a porridge pot. I'm pretty knackered, so when I'm travelling and I don't have time to make proper porridge, I use these. A couple of those before I swim. Just had a shower and a shave. I have to shave my chin, especially this side, otherwise it rubs. Put some sun cream on, then drive down and have some electrolyte and a banana is the plan. So it's about an hour drive to where I'm meeting everyone, and yeah, just sip electrolyte, eat a banana, and yeah, I should be all set for a 5 or 6 hour swim. I've just arrived at Studland, meeting a small group of swimmers. It's quite high wind today, like 20 knots, so Swimming in a different location, hoping it looks sunny at the moment. Driving down it was really windy and rainy, but it looks like it's settled a bit, so fingers crossed it's a sheltered bay and have a good swim. I'm going to try and do 5 hours ish, so wish me luck. Let's do a little video. It's really flat in the bay, so they're just a kilometre out, completely different. It was sheltered by the bay a lot in there, but then out here is a nice bit of chop, which is good practice for channel swimming. So floating, got a few snacks in there in case I need it, but just going to be doing 1 hour loops, 4.5 hours in. Really mixed conditions. Like here where I am now in the bay, it's quite flat, but then the wind keeps gusting between 20, 25 knots. So you go out a bit further and it gets choppier, and then over towards that rock over there, proper choppy. If you want to make it easy, you swim a bit closer to the shore. If you want to go out and get smashed by the waves, go out a bit deeper. I feel on my back there's some wind chill, so I think it's only about 12 degrees C, so it's warmer in the water. I think the water's about, I think it's about 16, might be 17. So I'm just going to do 20 minutes back, and then I've done about almost 5 hours, that'll do me. And then heading home and manage to go for a cycle tomorrow. Just out for a little spin to finish the week. It's been a good week. Another 20 hours of training. So I'm happy and feeling good. At 2 hours in, just stopping for a gel, cheeky doppio, and then about an hour to get back from here. But yeah, glorious. It was like raining when I set off, like started sprinkling, and then now it's absolutely beautiful. I was only going to do 2 hours, but stretched it out to more like 3. It's the end of week 42. I've had a really good week. Feel like I'm getting back into the training after a bit of time out with the sinus issue. A few good swims. I got a 10k swimming on Wednesday, it was really nice. And then I got a sea swimming on Saturday, 5 hours. Friday afternoon, evening, I did a marathon run walk. Felt good on that. Sunday evening, I'm out for a little cycle now. Look at that. Great end to the week. Week 43 coming up. I'll get home in a minute, log on Training Peaks and see what the coach JC's got planned for me. We'll continue to push on. I'm really excited. Not too long to go now, a couple of months. Take a bit of a break, relax with the family. I'm looking forward to the event itself, but I'm also looking forward to spending some more time with my family when this is all over, because doing 20 hours a week training, I love it, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, but 20 hours a week's a hell of a lot, not just on my body, but my wife puts up with a lot, and then I'm missing my kids, so looking forward to it to the end in some ways.